Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Tuesday, October 4th, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Create, optimize, pursue, and embrace opportunities is the theme that has been chosen to observe Financial Information Month. In an address to declare the official start of Financial Information Month, Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Vance Amory, said the theme seeks to challenge us to take full advantage of what is available and possible.
The focus this year on the development of the business sector, particularly the emphasis on small and medium-sized enterprises, is noteworthy, as this area has been identified as a vehicle for driving economic growth and creating jobs here in the Federation. In building financial literacy at the business and individual level, our country stands a better chance to improve the prospects for building stronger businesses that are necessary for enhancing the business climate and contribute to the attainment of our goal of accelerating inclusive growth and the development of our beloved Federation.
Premier Amory encouraged full participation in Financial Information Month through activities which span the months of August to November.
On August 25, 2016, a regional press briefing was held to launch the theme for this year's Financial Information Month, the Financial Information Month song and a music video. The Central Bank is to be commended this year for including as part of the extended program a business opportunity workshop for teachers that was held just a few days ago on September 29th. In addition, media articles and presentations to schools, community groups, and the wider public on financial, economic, and business issues are scheduled for the months of October and November. Another activity that is specifically geared towards the business sector is the 6th Annual Business Symposium and Innovation Forum that is scheduled for 6th October 2016 at the ECCB headquarters via video conference connections to the other ECCU member states. Additionally, the second Business Opportunity Workshop will be held on 20th October 2016 for financial practitioners.
Financial Information Month, the Premier noted, is designed to promote awareness and an understanding of general financial and economic issues.
Let me take this opportunity to commend the ECCB and the public and private sector entities for their continued collective contribution to financial literacy and for arranging such an extensive program of activities which will no doubt provide a wealth of information on finance and economics, and for advancing the discourse on critical areas for fostering growth and development of the ECCU.
From August 30th to November 5th, the campaign's Facebook page is being relaunched through weekly giveaways during the 10-week period. The Honourable Troy Liburd earlier today made a presentation to the JML Primary School on behalf of Colin Liburd, who resides in the USA.
We spoke about contributing, and he said, we said, why not do something for the students and the teachers of the JML Primary, as we knew it then, and now the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School. So, sometime around early September, he put together a package of books and other stationery. A sample of it is here, and they are being donated to the school today. We will hand them over to the principal to be used however the staff sees fit to use them. He also said to me that when I come to the school, I should speak with the principal and let her know that he would be willing to give a bit more, but he wants to know exactly what the needs of the school are. So I'm hoping that sometime in the near future, I will have a conversation with the principal and we will discuss some other things that could be beneficial to you, the students, and to the staff of the school.
The junior minister in the Nevis Island administration presented the donation to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Wakely Daniel, who applauded Liebert for the donation.
On behalf of the Department of Education and the Ministry of Education, thank first Mr. Colin Liebert for this kind, generous and most welcomed donation. Let me also thank the Honorable Troy Liebert for being here this morning, for being the conduit through which these books and stationeries are being donated to the school. This donation demonstrates a willingness for persons who are from Nevis, persons who are part of the different schools in Nevis, to give back. And we have always welcomed persons who are willing to contribute, persons who are willing to give back. It is a symbol of their generosity, and it demonstrates that they are, even though they are overseas, that they are still thinking of Little Nevis and they are still willing to contribute.
Daniel in turn handed over the stationery to principal of the school, Barbara Hendrickson, who also expressed her appreciation for the gift.
We are indeed grateful, and we can say that everything here would be put to very good use in the educational development of our students. So once again, thank you. And Mr. Liebert, please convey our heartfelt gratitude to your cousin, Mr. Colin Liebert.
Principal of the JML Primary Primary School, Barbara Hendrickson. With the project to light the VOJN Primary School playfield nearing completion, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers says work would have to be done on the field itself. Minister Jeffers is the area representative for the St. James's Parish.
Part of the problem we encountered initially was that because of the regular showers we were having somewhere around the end of August, start of September, most of the work was held off until the place would have dried to the point where you can maneuver properly. So some damages were done, but we'll have all the necessary topsoil replaced and have this ground up and running hopefully by the middle to the end of October. And then it is anticipated that we would have a competition under the lights so persons can enjoy the ambience here and also bring back something that existed here in the community. That is the camaraderie, the competitive edge, and also the good spirit that existed here in the past. But this is what we're trying to rekindle, and this project will go a long way in ensuring that. He
also gave this update.
We have had the final drawings for the stadium, or the stadium at the back of us. The drawings have been done to have it completed. The whole idea is to have that done hopefully by the start of the next sporting season. That is the primary school sporting season. It should be well on its way. But of course, the lighting would have been done and the field would have been back to its original state for the new sporting season, so that at least the school can then possibly have a much later start to their sports day. Since everybody have to work and everybody have various activities that they do during the day, they can certainly be here until later on in the evening as well.
Minister Jeffers says he is pleased with the project so far.
I'm happy that this project has certainly come to fruition, and I am happy to report that it is just about finished, and we'll have an official ceremony when it's all said and done to light this area and to have it for the use and the good use of all of the men and women and children in the St. James Parish.
The Honorable Alexis Jeffers. Still to come.
So I want you to recognize your importance as tourism professionals, and that is how you must always conduct your business.
The details after this break.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free healthcare at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. Medical Officer of Health Dr. Judy Nisbet is calling on residents to cooperate with the vector control officers from the Environmental Health Department as they work to prevent the spread of Zika. The virus is spread by daytime active Aedes aegypti mosquitoes.
The vector control officers, if they go out during the day, they might not find too many people at home. So they have started to go out at like 6 o'clock in the morning. If you see them coming in your area to your home, allow them to come in. They're only trying to help. They're going to help you to find the breeding sites. Okay, because a lot of the times we see mosquitoes and we don't know where they're breeding, but they have the knowledge, they know where to look. And I would implore you to allow persons to come into your homes and to assist you so that we can stem the spread of Zika and we can prevent other diseases such as yellow fever, dengue, okay? Yeah. And chikungunya. If you have any concerns about whether you're seeing a lot of mosquitoes around you, you can actually call the environmental health office and say, I'm concerned, I'm seeing a lot of mosquitoes, can you come in and help me to identify the area that they're coming from? And they will come in.
Dr. Nisbet also notes other ways the vector control officers may be able to assist residents.
When we're doing the checks, we also use another chemical method where we use something called abate in containers that persons don't want to actually get rid of that water. We can actually treat the water. Okay. So large bodies of water that we can't get rid of, we can actually treat it and so that it does not breed mosquitoes.
Meantime, the Environmental Health Department was expected to commence its fogging schedule today, Tuesday, October 4th, in the Quaddock Road area. However, Dr. Nisbet advises that residents do their part in facilitating source reduction.
A lot of persons have been asking about fogging. When are you all coming to fog? When you're coming to fog? Adults, we fog adults. Okay, so fogging will kill the adult mosquito. It won't do anything to the regulars that are going to become adults. Inside our homes, we have places like vases. We have places like the dish racks. Okay, even the gully traps, right? We find sometimes in the bathrooms. Right. Pets containers, flower pot saucers. Okay, so we water the flowers and the water settles there and they start to breed mosquitoes. So what we can do is put some sand in and so instead of water we have wet sand and that will prevent it. So they breed in anywhere inside the home that has some water.
Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Judy Nisbet. The 2016 edition of the Ministry of Tourism's Taxi Training Seminar got underway yesterday, Monday, October 3rd, at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall. Executive Director of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, Nicole Liebert, a former Product Development Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, outlined the purpose of the training seminar.
By providing a taxi training course, it gives us the opportunity to train new ambassadors coming into the industry, a key sector for us here in Nevis. Part of what we will be doing this week will be a number of courses. The course will run from tonight, Monday 3rd, until Monday 10th October.
Liebert also outlined the topics that will be discussed during the seminar.
The history of tourism, that will be presented by Mr. Lemuel Pemberton. We'll cover the sectors in tourism and the tourism components. I will actually be presenting that one. Tomorrow, October 4th, we're going to be looking at tourism and culture. We're also going to be considering the tour guiding safety, destination awareness. Then we will continue with the importance of road safety. We will also look at tour guiding as a business, the laws relevant to the tourism sector, quality customer service, a brief introduction to first aid, professionalism. And at the end of the week, we will actually end with a quiz.
Assistant Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism is John Handley. He implored the participants to learn as much as they can from this seminar.
It is important for you to be knowledgeable, and that is why we are going to expose you to the history of Nevis, the culture, and several other elements. So I want you to pay very close attention. Your facilitators are very knowledgeable, they're very experienced, and they also will be presenting the information in an interactive manner. So it's not going to be a one-way stream of communication. They're going to be speaking to you. You will get the opportunity to talk back to them and ask questions. So I can guarantee you that you will certainly enjoy this week. I want to open your mind, I want you to have fun, and I want you to make up your mind that at the end of the day, you're going to be the very best taxi operator or tour guide that Nevis has ever had.
The seminar has a total number of 37 participants. And that's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.